All right. Feeney Talks with Friends, episode 159. What's up, Christina?
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me. It's fun to be here in your classroom.
I know you beat me to it. We're in a very special place with a special person. We're here at Wolcott School. What's Wolcott School mean to you?
I went to Wolcott School, should I say how many years ago? Let's see, I graduated high school in 91, so we're going back 40-something years.
Nice. Yeah, Wolcott School, 71 Wolcott Road. I'm in my 13th year here, 13th year teaching at Wolcott School.
Oh, really? Wow.
It's flying by. My daughters went here. It was an amazing time to teach and have my kids at the same school. It was a dream come true. So, yep, we're in room 115. I teach third grade. My name is Eric Feeney, founder and president of Friends of Feeney. I use this podcast, Feeney Talks with Friends, and I talk to wonderful people in the community that are doing great things. And you have so much stuff going on. You're a keynote singer, workshop facilitator, author, CEO, music educator, creator, massage therapist, soulful songstress, and songs for the soul.
Yes.
My goodness. Where do you want to start?
Where do I want to start? Gee, where do I want to start? So, I've always been called to help people. My mom came to this country when she was 25 from Sweden, and she was an au pair for a Swedish family in Hartford, and most of my cousins in Sweden work in daycares, so I think it's kind of in my genes to care for people. It started out caring for people through singing. I found I loved how people felt when I sang songs that made them cry or made them feel joyful, and I realized how healing it was just to be on a stage and sing to people. And then, after about 15 years of professionally singing, I wanted to put down some roots. And that's when I discovered massage therapy, because it was such a perfect complement to my performing career because it was flexible. And one thing I noticed is no matter how wealthy someone was, or everyone kind of fell back to old patterns of stress. I've had clients that came to me every week, sometimes a couple times a week, and just never were able to sustain that relaxed state. And I realized that people need tools on a daily basis to help them find their center, and so that they don't get caught in the chaos of the world, because we need to be present for each other, for ourselves, and it's challenging these days for sure.
That's great. That's a wonderful background story. Thank you for sharing that. What have you been up to now recently?
So a dear friend of mine, David Friedman, is a incredibly successful, accomplished composer. He conducted a lot of the Disney movies. He's incredible. Yep. He's a platinum songwriter, and he's just
author.
Yes, an author of The Thought Exchange, something that he teaches and transforms lives through. So he's not just an incredible composer, he's also a teacher and a healer. And being able to work with him and create programs for children and families is truly an incredible opportunity and a great gift for both of us. So
he's like a mentor, role model.
Yeah.
Teammate.
Well, it's interesting. So he was a mentor. I can back up a little bit. I really have a really cool meeting of David Friedman's story. So I was in my 30s living in Manhattan, pursuing, the Broadway dream. And until I heard this song, my roommate at the time played me this song. It was called Listen to My Heart, sung by the late Nancy Lamont. And it stopped me in my tracks. It was like, it just spoke to me. I was like, oh my gosh, this song is amazing. And it was a song of David Friedman's. So I was maybe in the city for about a year at that time, and I pivoted. My passion was to meet David Friedman. I wanted to meet this composer. I wanted to sing his music. I was just loving it. And he was in the cabaret scene at that time. And I remember my music director at the time said, "Oh, you want to meet David Friedman? No way. He's too busy. He's on Broadway." And I didn't give up on that dream. And I did a one-woman show in Manhattan at Don't Tell Mama that year, and Listen to My Heart was my opening song. And after that happened, I ran out of money and did what a lot of people have to do, and I had to move back to Connecticut because I was before that, I was a massage therapist in Connecticut, and just focus on my massage career because I ran out of money. And I didn't give up the hope and the dream that I'd meet him. And about a year later, my mom was on the phone with me and I was depressed. And she said, gee, you need to find a spiritual community. You stopped singing. And I said, okay. So I found out a church was in Norwalk, Connecticut, which is about 15 minutes from my house. And I walked up the stairs. I sit in the back row. And who's sitting 4 seats in front of me? David Friedman.
Come on.
I kid you not.
Wow.
And if there's a message today that I want to give people is you have no idea if you just let go and trust the unfoldment of your life that it works out. But the hard part is trusting and having to deal with what comes up in that trust. We all want to control, right? We're all in fear and we think that our dream is there, but, we don't know. And that's something that I learned, trust the unfoldment of your life and it will guide you not only to your highest dream, but also to your healing. Because life isn't just rainbows and lollipops. Life can be hard, but that is a part of life and that is the unfolding of life and that is part of who we are in this life experience. And I think if we deny that and we push that down, that leads to mental health, that leads to stress. When we try to resist what's unfolding.
Wow. So you saw him in church and now you are doing Songs for the Soul.
Yeah. So David and I, we collaborated on a YouTube series called Christina's Cottage, which is for children and families. So we have, I think we have maybe 27 music videos. It's kind of like the new version of Mr. Rogers, but a woman. I wanted
Come as you are.
Yes.
We can all be kind.
That's right. That's right. And so I wanted to create something, a safe place for kids and families to do something together. Because that's the thing. I think nowadays there's so much isolation, not only, in communities, but among families, because it's just busy. And I wanted to create a program that they could do together.
Yeah.
Kids can sit in front of the screen and the parent and do exercises to help regulate their emotions together as a family. And that was what was important to me. So from that, David and I love David's music. My first album I came out in 2016 was all of David's music. It's called Dream Bigger. And his music is it's not just music. It's a curriculum for healing and for living in a way that's more in alignment with who we are, our authentic selves. And so I wanted to create a musical kind of, I don't want to say course, but a journey through an online platform. So we're launching early March.
Nice.
And we're really excited about it. It's for parents and caregivers of children. And it's really to help support them, helping them find their center. We all have inner resources we need to navigate in our daily lives to thrive, but a lot of people are disconnected from that. And I want to bring them back to that. And that's what this course does.
Nice.
I'm excited.
We'll show the video, but before the video, back to Wolcott School. So we did a little tour. What'd you think?
We did.
Because I got some pictures.
It's changed a lot, and yet it hasn't changed. like the main structures are all the same.
The music room, which is now our ESOL room.
Yes. A lot of but I love the murals on the wall. I love the positivity. The halls got smaller, but I think I just got bigger.
Yep.
Which is fun. And it's, a lot is the same. It's fun. It's been a joy.
I got some surprises and some games.
Oh, gosh.
But this is the first surprise. I got a picture of your yearbook.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's
Christina
Conners.
Conners.
Yes.
Ecstasy won't go into words. Feels like music. Lax. So you play lacrosse?
Yeah.
There's a lot of other
little
codes.
Yeah, and of course, that's what you do.
You talked in code.
Yes, talked in code.
Well, should we post that?
Oh, yeah, go
Let
ahead.
the world see your yearbook photo.
Yes, that's my high school yearbook.
Good
yes.
friend Beth Richards, maybe.
Yes. Yeah, she is in that. We graduated together.
Good friend.
Yes.
Any inspirations from Wolcott School that led you down your path?
This is where it's all started. Miss Rovetti in that music room you just showed on the screen. I sang in music class, and a dear friend of mine that I just recently reconnected with that went to Wolcott with me, he was mentioning a song that she played a lot, which was California Dreamin'. We sang a lot. We did Rainbow Connection.
California Dream.
She loved Jim Croce, so we did a lot of Jim Croce songs. And yeah, I mean, she noticed that I not only loved to sing, but I was good at it, and called my parents up and sat them down and said, Christina is really good at this, and you should support it and nurture that talent. And they did. They listened. And I think when I went to Sedgwick, seventh grade, it was actually 7th and 8th at that time, I started at the Hart School of Music, and I did private voice lessons from 7th grade all the way through high school, and went to Hart School for college.
Man, it all started here.
It started and ended.
And we're here. We're back.
in the West Hartford school systems.
All right, we're going to play this wonderful Songs for the Soul by David Friedman. So it's like directed towards caregivers and parents. 10-week musical journey to help you find your center. Not through more information, but through music. Speaks directly to your heart. You're a transformational mentor, Christina Conners. David Friedman, multi-platinum songwriter, Broadway and Disney. Cool. David Friedman's going to come by monthly. Christina will be there weekly. Everyone wins, and take care of you. Oh, there's a wait list, and starts February 26th next month. People sign up at ChristinaConners.com.
Yeah, no, it's going to start in March.
Okay, March. Get it in by February.
I know.
That's cool. That's really smooth. So, yeah, you noticed a lot of kids you mentioned are overstimulated, disconnected. The mental health is a huge issue. You know, how can music heal and nurture that?
Well, I think that once again, because our world is so much information and so much information overload and stress and the devices and everyone's just, and we were just talking about it in the hallway. You know, I had my first boyfriend in 6th grade, and I have friends who've got kids who graduated high school and never had a boyfriend. It's like, how was that happening? You know, it's like they're just in their own worlds. And I guess it's a different time, but what music does, it really helps us get out of our head and drops us into our heart. David's songs are really timeless. They're unique. They contain messages that are healing in a way. They help us see ourselves and the world in a way that's less stressful and more loving and more healing. Like, for instance, the first week is his song, Trust the Wind. And what Trust the Wind is really about is surrender, letting go of control, and trusting invisible support, and trusting that we are being guided if we pay attention, right? And the next week will be the song, The Gift of Trouble, which is one of my favorites of David. And it's really hard sometimes to swallow. However, I do believe our adversity helps us grow and to learn if we're willing to look at it from that perspective. And seeing challenges as teachers and discovering hidden strength. And then the third week is Help Is on the Way, about recognizing you're not alone and learning to receive support. And something I tap into quite often in the 10-week journey, by the way, it is self-paced. I decided that it would be self-paced because, you know, everyone's busy and they got things going on, and I didn't want someone to be discouraged on hopping on board on this incredible process because they don't have time. You do it whenever you want. And so once a week we do a different song, and each day of that week on audio I record a 2-minute reflection on that theme of the song throughout the week. And I do have worksheets for the deeper dive if a parent or caregiver chooses to dive deep, you know, because some of these songs might bring up stuff and some people just might not want to go there, and that's totally fine. Maybe you'll take the course, you know, the journey a few times, and it's going to be evergreen model, so I'm not launching it, it's just going to be available. So you can sign, you can take on this journey, the 10-week journey, and finish it in a year. I don't care. As long as you take the journey.
That's great.
And so I thought that was a really, really important thing. And, you know, this work really is about reconnecting parents and caregivers to their inner resources so they can feel safe within themselves, connect to themselves, and unconditionally love themselves. They can break unhealthy generational patterns that we've all taken on, right, subconsciously. And that's another beautiful thing about David's music is, we'll reflect, during the week. I'll say, so, how did your parents show you how they received, or did they not? And so we really, because when we're kids, we learn through our parents and caregivers modeling to us.
Yeah.
And we take on those patterns, not even realizing we are. And because of that, that's what's so great about this music. It kind of it just makes you think, you could be dry, you could be waiting in the line to pick up your kids, and it's a 2-minute reflection. Play it and just kind of sit there and reflect a little bit. It's amazing things that will resurface. And the great thing about it is we don't have to fix. It's just amazing how when it just bringing it to the light of consciousness, awareness can actually help just release it. It's just bringing it out. Oh my gosh, my parents didn't do that or whatever. I didn't. Just from that realization alone, it's incredible. That will transform. It's incredible. And anything from our past, is as long as we accept it. I think the problem with a lot of us, if we've had hard times and we're not able to get through it, is because we never really accepted it. Once we accept what happened, that's when we can release it. Mm-hmm. We can't go of anything that we're not accepting. So that's so also important in this program. And that's how we transform, and loving ourselves through it. It's not about feeling shame or whatever. It's about just loving ourselves, accepting our humanity. We're humans. We have hard days. One of my favorite parent teachers is Dr. Becky Kennedy. She wrote a book called Good Inside that I recommend all parents to read and caregivers. She's amazing. And she talks about when you have a moment, when there's a rupture, right? When there's a rupture, you're cooking your dinner and the kid does something and you flip your lid, right? Mm-hmm. And everyone's going to flip their lid. We all flip our lid. That's okay. We all flip our lid. We're human. We're good people. We just flip our lid. Yep. And then her next thing is just go repair. Go into the room and say, hey, I am so sorry. I just want you to know that was not your fault. It's never your fault. Because if we don't repair it with our child or the children in our care or a friend or a partner, especially children, they live in that, and that doesn't get repaired, and then they take it and they internalize it. I'm bad. And then they grow up thinking they're not enough. Hence, here we are as adults, 98% of us, none of us think we're enough. And it's from that lack of repair. And I think that's another big thing for me in this course is to create a community. So it'll be a community. Like my dream would be literally the parents and caregivers of the town of West Hartford. I will literally have a community for them to talk through stuff, connect with one another. And it's like, I feel we need to just let each other off the hook, because when you let someone else off the hook, guess what? You let yourself off the hook. If you think that, by, saying, you did this, whatever, that's going to bring you peace, maybe for that second, but ultimately, there's this one spiritual teacher I love. He said, whatever you damn damns you back. And I love that because really we're all connected. And, and I love the work you do with Feeney and Friends. I mean, you help people who are going through tragedy, who had tragedy. I personally feel we're under tragedy all the time with the mental health crisis that our youth and people are facing. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And David is so beyond excited to lend his songs to this because they're transformational. They truly are.
Yeah, you mentioned mental health, and you shared some stats in Connecticut. 54,000 youth experienced major depression this past year.
Yeah.
599,000 adults are struggling with mental illness, and the youth are mental health diagnosis increased to 24% in just 4 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, mental health is definitely coming to the surface, and you're seeing it more and more.
And that's why I feel that parents and caregivers do not have enough resources and support. And that's why this program and this course, this journey is important to me, because this is something I can do. And it's not requiring me to massage anyone, and I'm just so honored to have created this course with David, because I really think it's a game changer. I think it's not only going to help people reconnect with their own inner selves, their own heart, their own peace.
Yeah.
But life is too busy. They don't have time for it. We have to make the time. There's this amazing quote. I have it here somewhere, and it's It says, children are not a distraction from more important work. They are the most important work. C.S. Lewis. And I'm like, that is amazing.
Yeah.
And I love doing the little metaphor. So I want you to take out the 1972 silver dollar out of your pocket. Oh, you don't have one. Oh, you don't. Okay, so I guess we can't give what we don't have. And that includes care, unconditional love, kindness, anything. We can't give from an empty cup. We don't have it. And so my job and my passion is to fill the cup of the caregivers and teachers so that they have enough to pour out the unconditional love. So they work through all of these songs. I promise they will not be the same people. I promise.
Love it. I know you said music cuts through the noise and brings us back to ourselves.
Yeah.
I like that. Songs for the soul.
Yep. And I do.
10 weeks.
Yep. It's 10 weeks
I like that too
self-paced.
because my daughter just did driver's ed. I had to do driver's ed every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock on the dot.
Did you do AAA or what did you do it?
Somewhere in Waterbury. I don't know.
Okay.
But she gets it. It's on your own. Do the classes as you can.
Mm.
So
they have to.
Nowadays, with people being so busy, I think you hit it on the head with do it on your own pace. I like that.
Well, and it's kind of funny. So my husband and I, we just finished watching Landman. Did you watch it?
I started it.
So it's so funny because when a series just starts, they drop it once a week. And my husband and I are like, we have to wait a whole week. When I was a kid, Fridays, it went The Muppets, The Love Boat, and Fantasy Island every Friday. It wasn't Saturday. It wasn't Tuesday. It wasn't Monday. It was every Friday.
You missed it.
And it was funny. We're so spoiled, right? I mean, we are so spoiled. And one of the things that I think is a powerful tool is the heart. We do it in the Soulful Force. We really utilize the power of the heart. I'm going to say something here. So the heart creates an electromagnetic field that's actually 60 to 100 times stronger than the brain's. Research from the HeartMath Institute has shown this. When we teach children or adults heart magic, which we call heart magic, and gratitude practices and heart-focused breathing, so we basically place our hand on our heart and we breathe, we're tapping into the most powerful electromagnetic force in the body. And this is why music and heart-centered work are so transformational. They bypass the analytical mind and activate this incredible and energetic resource that can shift not only our own state, but potentially the energy of those around us. So let's do one right now. All right, I'm going to put your hands on the floor and you're going to put your hands on your heart. And what I know as a massage therapist is where attention goes, energy flows. So when we place our hands on a body part, that's subconsciously where our attention goes. Okay?
Got it. Didn't know that.
Yep. So we're going to take just a couple calm breaths in, ideally through your nose. And breathe out. And you're going to put your attention to your heart center. And from that place, I want you to think of something or someone that you're grateful for, or someone or something you love so much that when you think of them, your heart explodes. See, I think of Buddy, our family dog. As soon as I think of Buddy, my heart explodes. So I go right there. So I want you to think of something or someone you're thankful for. And just relish in that feeling. I want you to really focus on the feeling. And then bring your attention back to your heart center. You can feel the beating of your heart. All right, and that is a heart-focused breathing exercise.
Heart-focused breathing.
And what happens...
Should I share who I was thinking about?
Yes.
I don't know. I have twin girls.
Oh.
And I was going through old pictures today, and I saw a baby video. And, oh, man, brought me back to tears almost.
And it's amazing, Shauna Shapiro, she is an incredible mindfulness teacher and scientist, and she does this huge TED Talk, and she says, what we practice grows. And what happens, there's a thing called neuroplasticity with the brain, right? And so let's say you've created trauma or your kind of set point is, if you do that breathing exercise several times a day, you actually change the neurostructure of your brain and create new neural pathways to give you a little higher of a set point. And that's something what's so powerful about those heart-focused breathing exercise. And that's why...
Just hold your heart and breathe and think happy thoughts?
Yeah. Or just think of something you're thankful for.
Someone's like, you should look in the mirror and say good things to yourself every morning, too.
That, too. If you can.
Exercise.
I don't know. One thing I always suggest to people, every day do something for 15 minutes that brings you joy. Something. Like for me, I love to sing, as you know, and I love music. So I'll sit in my car while I'm driving somewhere and I'll listen to music. That's my 15 minutes. Like something or a podcast that uplifts me or something that gets me into that state is very important for all of us to fill and up our cup.
Yeah, you gotta, if you guys need a pick me up, you should 15 minutes listen to the Feeney Talks with Friends podcast. I highly suggest it. It's really good for your heart.
Yes.
Like and subscribe on YouTube and Spotify.
That's right. There you go.
No, you're doing great work. You got a wonderful testimonial from Angela Santomero. Santomero?
Yep.
She created Daniel Tiger and Blues Clues. Steve from Blues Clues. That's what people used to call me. Steve for Blues Clues. I don't know if they were. But no, so it was a wonderful testimonial. She ends it right. I trust her completely. I love that's a good ending. But authentic voice in a world full of noise. What she offers doesn't come from script or trend. It comes from deep, passion, presence, and lived integrity. You feel it the moment she speaks. Yeah, I just felt that a minute ago. Her voice alone is grounding, nurturing in a real way. It makes you instantly feel like you're being held. Oh, that's cute. In my work, voices are warm. Oh, no, I'm reading to myself. That's exactly it. This is good.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I mean, it's important to do this work we're doing right now. This musical journey to me is a passion of mine to help as many people as possible, because I think in a world right now it's so divided and so chaotic, I think people need to tap back into that inner resource within themselves. And a lot of people don't know how to do it.
And then, we mentioned this last time.
Yeah.
So we'll mention it again.
Yes.
Christina and the Love Bugs, We Can Be Kind. I love it.
Yes, David Friedman. It's based upon David Friedman's song, We Can Be Kind. And I mean, that's a message we want to scream on the rooftops, is just, we can be kind, and it starts with being kind to ourselves, right? Take this 10-week self-paced journey and be kind to yourself. So that way, I mean, because, we can't give what we don't have. And, when we take care of ourselves, everyone wins. And it's not really necessary. It's not, we have to do it. It's necessary now. We have to. And it's fun, and we created an amazing community because they don't have to do it alone. And I want to encourage book clubs. I have a good friend of mine who's got little kids and she's in a book club. Okay, well, what if for 10 weeks and you didn't do the book club and you did this together?
That's a good one.
Yeah, or all of the teachers and parents of Wolcott School, they do it together. I think creating a community through this practice and through this work is powerful. Unity and community. You know how it is. I mean, at the end of the day, if something tragic happens, it's the community and those who love you and who are going to be there for you.
Yeah.
And so we have to reconnect each other, and we need to reconnect to ourselves so that we can model how to reconnect to ourselves. Right? If we're constantly looking outside ourselves, our child's going to think that it's normal that they look outside themselves, right? We do have an inner compass. A lot of people have lost it. And that inner compass will help you trust the wind and learn to help you understand, the gift of trouble within your own life, so you don't become a victim of it, but rather learn from it and grow from it. And let life teach us how to be better humans and better friends and a better community coming together. That's what we need. And that's what this course is about. This is what this journey is for. Yeah, absolutely.
Purchase the Songs for the Soul 10-week program. Learn as you want. Worked with David Friedman. I love it. Anything else you want to share? It's at ChristinaConners.com.
Yep. So, you can just get on the wait list right now at ChristinaConners.com, and we'll have you on that wait list as soon as it's released, and as soon as it's available, we'll email you, and you'll get the early bird rate. And, grab your friends, grab anyone you know, and let's do this together. It takes a village, and I'm ready. We're ready, and we're excited. We're excited to share these songs and help people drop into their hearts. And
during the process of making this Soul for the Soul, were there any challenges? Was there a moment where you learned something about yourself? Or or learn something new about David? Or
Well, one thing I know for sure is it's a lot of work. We're talking hours and hours and hours of work. And creating this program, and having to come up with the different reflections, I had to reflect on my own. I think of, we lost my brother 6 years ago. He had an epileptic seizure and passed away. He was 47. And one gift from his passing is I have so much grace and compassion for those who are going through tragedy and hardship, because I know what it's like to go pretty low and to have a really hard time. So now I really can relate. It inspired me to become the voice of the Healing Chickadee, Terry's nonprofit.
Okay.
So Terry has my friend Terry Murphy has a nonprofit called the Healing Chickadee, in which I lend my voice as the bird to help children and families through grief.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I wanted to reach out to her. She said that if we have families that we'd help, she would send a chickadee to.
Mm-hmm.
And we just helped a couple families, so I got to follow up with the
It
chickadee.
is an incredible program.
Yeah, we had a father and son got into a car accident together. We helped the mom. We have a family, 3 different families in a 3-family house, had a house fire. All 3 of them are displaced. We helped all 3 families.
It's amazing.
So yeah.
You're doing amazing work, and and the work that you're doing through Friends of Feeney is something that I feel that's a calling. This Songs for the Soul is a calling. And I believe, there's a definition that I love for life purpose is finding that intersection where what the world needs and what you love to do and what you're good at merge. And so I love to sing and I love to help people. And to be able to create this journey, a safe space and a community to help people find their center and learn to navigate life's challenges with grace and responsiveness rather than reactivity, that's my purpose.
I like it.
And,
Good purpose.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's
powerful.
Thank you. I'm excited. I feel very aligned. This is the most I've felt in a program or a project in a long time. So it's
a good feeling.
Yeah, it's a really good feeling.
What about are you singing anywhere? Are you singing?
Yeah, I'm singing downstairs on my studio, creating this this journey. Yeah, right now, we're in the recording
stage.
Not right now. I'm focused on this program, and I'm focused in the recording studio. We are putting together, which I'm really excited about. This is another project we're doing. We're creating posters for pediatric offices with QR codes of our songs and the characters. So, because, it's scary for a child or even a parent to be sitting there waiting in a pediatric office, whether it's physical or if they're sick. And when they click on a QR code, it's one of the characters, Buddy, which is based on our family dog.
Yep.
He talks and sings a little song about, yes, that's Buddy, about the instruments the doctors are going to use to kind of ease their minds a little bit. And then we're going to be doing a song called Happy. And so there's going to be a lot of fun QR codes to help support the kid and the parent calm down while they're waiting in the waiting room, which we're really psyched about.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
I wish you the best of luck. And if there's
Thank you.
anything I can do, I can reach out to a pediatric. I could try to connect you with some West Hartford schools.
Great. Let's try to onboard as many parents and caregivers as we can for this program. How fun would it be for, to get grants and funding so that actually, for instance, someone grants all of the parents and teachers of Wolcott Elementary School to take this program for free, that would be amazing. So, because we have a nonprofit, we have obviously the Healing Chickadee too, nonprofit we can go through, or Friends of Feeney. Let's try to make this happen, and let's get parents and caregivers this resource because it's needed.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be great.
Thank you so much.
Sign us up. Sign me up. I'm going to sing. We sang last podcast, remember? So, Christina, if you guys don't remember, go back and check out 154 with the Soulful Forest.
154?
It was Terry, Tara, Christina.
Yes.
154, it was at Sally and Bob's. We talked about Wolcott, minute 3. We talked about Christina's Cottage, minute 9. How's that going, Christina's Cottage?
It's going
I watched
great.
a couple today.
Yeah.
I love your intro on how you explain what it is. You got like over 500 subscribers, which is great. You're posting a lot. How's that going?
It's going good. It's going good. So, we're just, it's a lot of work. So we have an amazing artist. So how the process goes is we go in the studio. Well, no, actually, first I decide on what I want the song to be about. Then I give it to David. David writes the song. And then David and I get into the studio. I write the script. A little behind the scenes, I am the voice of every character. I am the voice of every bug, including Buddy, because Buddy started talking now, by the way. In the poster for the pediatric offices, Buddy's now going to be talking.
Is it like a dog voice? What do we got? Let me hear your Buddy voice. Let's hear it.
Well, that's the thing. So I'll like talk, and then he tweaks it.
Oh, he adjusts
with the mics,
volume and speed.
The volume, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so he brings the frequency up so that it sounds a little bit more playful. It's amazing. It's incredible being in the studio. Yeah, so now we'll actually go in the studio in a couple weeks to record a couple of the videos for the poster for the pediatric office. Do
you have pediatric offices already waiting for your posters? Like you talked with them already?
I have 2 neighbors on each side of me that are pediatric nurses, and I've gave them kind of like a mock idea of it, and they're just beyond blown away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's because, ideally we don't want kids to be focused on the screen, right, all the time. But like my friend Angela Santomero, Blue's Clues and Daniel Tiger, I mean, she's got some amazing programs that are educational and as long as it's healthy, good content and it's not all day, I think it can be an amazing
Did she write a book,
gift.
Life Clues?
Yeah, Angela has a book called Life Clues, and she also wrote a book called Radical Kindness, which I really love, with a foreword by Deepak Chopra. She's amazing. She's an amazing human.
Confirm or deny, Blue's Clues. Steve was asked to leave because he started balding and didn't connect with the kids anymore. Did you hear this story?
Well, let me tell you something. Knowing Angela, I can tell you 100,000% that's not the case.
Okay.
There's no way that's the case. So I'm going to debunk that.
Already? You're going to debunk it? All right. How about songs? We Can Be Kind.
So do you want me to sing a little bit?
Save the singing for later.
Okay.
How about your song? What was the first song that you sang? Did we talk about this already? First song? Last song?
In the program?
No, like you personally. What's your first song, your most recent song, your best song, and your worst song? It's a fun little game.
My
first, last, best, worst.
Shall I say my flagship song? Is that even a thing?
Yeah. That's flagship song.
I would say is Listen to My Heart, David's song, and that's what led me to him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He wrote it first.
Yeah, he wrote it, and
it.
I heard it and was obsessed. And that's actually, it's amazing. When I think about it, that song is probably the reason why I'm sitting here right now. And doing what I'm doing, I would have never met David if I didn't hear that song. So once again, that
song is powerful.
Trusting the flow of our life, it's incredible. I mean,
Do you remember where you were when you heard it?
Oh, yeah, I was in my apartment in Brooklyn.
Listen to My Heart.
Yep.
Was it on the radio, TV, movie?
Gosh, we're going back, how many years? 20-something years ago. So it was probably a CD.
Oh.
At that time? Oh, yeah. It was probably a CD, and I never went back. That was it. It's amazing, like, that pivoted my focus on where I wanted to be. And I didn't care about Broadway anymore. I didn't care about anything. I just wanted to meet this composer and sing music that opens people's hearts and heals.
Love it.
So, I mean, I would say almost all my favorite songs are David Friedman's. There's 2 songs in the program that are not on my album, so they can hear all the songs that are on the program on my album, Dream Bigger.
Remember you wanted to sing?
Yes.
You ready to sing?
Oh, yeah.
Remember I said there was a surprise?
Oh, boy.
Ready for your surprise? You want to go get the door?
Oh, gosh. Who's here? Lord have mercy.
Go get the door.
Oh, gosh. Is it like an old teacher or something?
Maybe. You zooming in?
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see. Oh, my God. You're not.
Somebody I know is here.
You did not.
I did. Guitar and all.
Oh,
Hold that.
my God.
How close you to?
Oh my God. Well, all good, I hope.
Oh, you get out and get the ribbon.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Did you know that they messed up your room?
They both. Oh no.
They divided into two pieces.
My room, my little closet.
That was a little closet?
Well, it seemed like a closet.
Oh my God, I can't believe Mrs. Rovetti is here.
So great to see you.
Well, we've been in touch.
Yeah, I know. We're Facebook friends. So.
Facebook.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay. So,
So,
how have you been?
we will put you right here.
Okay.
Thanks for being here. This is amazing. You started it all.
I did.
You did.
Well, I started my teaching career here.
Well,
Hold on, let's talk more on the mic now.
oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. So, did you know this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Carefully guarded secret.
Yes, surprise, surprise. I'm glad this worked out.
Wait, okay, so you live in Harvard still? Dr.
do.
Wilson?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, right down the street. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I went to church there.
Right. I know. You were Lucille one
I
year.
My singing. Oh my. Oh, sorry. Oh my God.
So where are you living now?
I live in Stamford, Connecticut.
Oh, you're a long way from home.
Yeah, I am a long way from home.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Wow.
Oh my God, Mrs. Rovetti.
You can call me Kathy now.
I can't.
I know.
Sorry. That's how it is.
That's how I was with my kids' friends. You know, we're still Mrs. Rovetti.
You are Mrs. Rovetti.
How about
Great.
that?
Let's get a picture.
Oh yeah, I've got to get some pictures too.
Gosh.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. Reunited.
We were just. Oh, are you guys going? Because I was gonna.
Go for it.
So we were talking about the songs that you'd always play on your guitar,
Uh-huh.
and
Well, I brought my guitar.
oh my
I
God.
brought one of the songs.
Oh gosh. So we remember California Dreamin'.
Okay.
I remember Rainbow Connection. You were a big Jim Croce fan, right? Didn't you
Yeah,
do like a
Time in
lot
a
of
Bottle.
Time in a Bottle?
Bad
Classic.
Leroy.
Oh, not to be. That's actually a depressing song. I was listening to that. I was like, that's actually Time in a Bottle. It's like makes me cry.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, that is so.
I brought Leaving on a Jet.
Leaving. That was a big one too. Leaving on a
yeah.
jet plane.
Yeah, Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Oh my.
John Denver actually wrote that, and they made it a hit. They covered his thing. Yeah,
I've heard him sing it, but I always thought it was Peter, Paul, and Mary.
yeah. They made it famous.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting. Did not know that. John Denver.
John Denver. Yeah. He wrote it at an airport. Apparently, he was catch between flights.
Oh.
And apparently the song was about him traveling because he was, on the road all the time,
Oh my God.
performing and just missing home.
Of course. Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
So Mrs. Rovetti, sorry, I gotta call you Mrs. Rovetti. I
Okay.
can't. Sorry.
You're forgiven.
So you were the person who had told my parents that I could sing.
Yes, I remember that.
And
You were like fourth grade or something.
but you do realize you were the reason why I'm sitting here right now.
Oh.
And you're also the reason why I didn't go skiing every Wednesday in through middle school and high school, because I had private voice lessons because you told my mom to give me private voice lessons.
Right.
So I
And
went.
you did a recital, I remember.
I
and
did.
You invited me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, remember
At
that?
Heart School.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, it was because of you.
Oh.
No, I'm dead
That's
serious.
awesome.
And not to be it. Well, it was because of you, and it was also because of my parents
Mm-hmm.
that they listened.
Yeah, that you had support.
I had
Right.
support, and
Yeah,
I think
had
that
support from home.
I can only imagine. I mean, I'm lucky. My whole life since I was little, I always knew what I wanted to do. I always had a passion and love for singing, so it was always a place that I returned to for my joy. And not everyone has that, but yeah, really, you remember telling my parents?
I remember that. Yes, yeah. You're just a little one.
I know.
Fourth grade.
All right. Well, let me
Yeah.
say. So they used to call me something, and they used to call me Peabody. That was like my little nickname when I was in elementary because I was tiny.
You were little.
I would fill like a half of a seat. I don't know what happened. I got plenty of me now, but I was tiny.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
I love this. Feeney talks with friends. I'm a teacher. I always mention my favorite teacher was Mrs. Jarrell. I ask every podcast guest their favorite teacher. We finally brought our podcast together with their favorite teacher on the same podcast. So this is a remarkable podcast, 159. We're really excited. Feeney Talks with Friends. West Hartford Wolcott School teacher, Mrs. Rovetti.
Yep.
And your room was right here.
That's right.
We took a picture in front of it.
We'll have
We
to.
did.
We'll take a tour later.
So it's not the music room anymore. It's
Oh, thank heavens. It was
Oh.
awful. No windows.
Oh, that's right, no
I
windows.
used to have dizzy spells in there. It was just awful.
Do you remember those transparent things that you used to
Yeah,
put?
yeah, overhead projector.
Yeah, so it was like this
Overhead
transparent
projector.
with the lyrics. Remember?
Right,
They would
right.
pop up on the thing and you
Yeah,
used to...
yeah, up on the screen, right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, then. So I was here for 19 years.
Here 19 years.
Uh-huh. And then I moved over to Whiting Lane.
Oh, you did?
And my last 14 years was at Whiting Lane.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then I retired.
Oh.
So 33 total.
37.
37? Is
Oh,
that
we
the math?
we forgot about Norfolk.
Gotcha.
3 years. And Whitman and Elmwood was 1 year.
Oh, wow.
Right. I had a child and, well, they put me in 2 schools when I came back. It was not very nice of them. But then I went back to Wolcott. So that's what happened. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
37 years. I'm on
37.
22 right now.
Right. Well, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Yeah. For the most part.
Did you,
know, I mean-
play guitar all the time too? Did you do anything else or?
Well, I was an organ major in college. I did my senior recital on the organ, played piano all the way through, sort of taught myself guitar, and don't play a whole lot now, but I take voice lessons myself. I've been doing that just for fun and singing 2 choirs. I have a choir rehearsal a little later tonight, right down the road at Temple Sinai. Yeah, I sing with the West Hartford Women's Chorale, and I sing in my church choir.
Oh, wow.
Which is Grace Episcopal Church in
Wow.
Hartford. Yeah. So that's what I do. And I'm a director of a food pantry at the church.
Oh, that's nice.
So that keeps me out of trouble.
Staying busy. That's the best thing to
We
do.
will be there tomorrow morning setting up bright and early, and then the people come on Thursday. Yeah, we sometimes serve over 300 families a week.
It's going to be cold. This it's going to be.
Yeah, we might not. We haven't been getting as many in January just because I think the weather's a little colder.
Mm-hmm.
But it was 360 one time not too long ago
Wow.
because the SNAP benefits were being cut
I remember.
and people were in a panic. And so coming over for food. And so Thanksgiving, we had about 360. We gave away turkeys and chickens and gift certificates and
Well, that's
That's a great thing that you're doing. You're being a good friend.
yeah,
I got
exactly.
stickers that say be a good friend. Thanks for being a good friend. That's for you. And thanks for being here. This
Oh.
leaves off.
Oh my gosh, you kidding me? This
Be a
is
good
like
friend.
the dream right here.
oh,
This is Rovetti. I mean, when I come to, I haven't been here in a long time, and inside Wolcott School, anyways.
I haven't either.
No.
We did rehearse here. Our West Hartford Women's Chorale rehearsed here 1 year, but it was before COVID.
Oh wow. Okay, so it was a while
And
ago.
the same seat was broken in the in the auditorium that had been broken when I was here.
Wow.
Yes.
I sit in that seat. I think I know what you're talking about.
know which one it is.
Yeah.
Right, right.
That is
And
hysterical.
some of the lights overhead were still burnt out.
Oh,
So it's like,
my gosh.
can't they do it? And that had been years and years. I mean,
Wow.
easily 20 years. So,
Oh.
yeah, we rehearsed here once. So I saw there was an artist who was painting figures on the wall as we were rehearsing that year.
Well, Eric was saying
Yeah.
that they do a lot of murals on the walls. That's,
Yeah.
that's- I think
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah,
They used to do that
So,
when we were in
uh-huh.
school.
yeah, it's good. It's good.
And then I got Mr. Dix reached out to Mr. Hugh, Rob Hugh. Did
Yeah.
Rob Hugh replace you or
He
did-
replaced me, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I moved to Whiting. It was sort of a year of upheaval because they were regrouping the schools. So the 5th grade was also going to middle school as 6th graders. So it was sort of a year to change. And they said, well, if you're going to make a change, let's make it now. Because a lot of the teachers here were moving on to middle school and
Oh,
whatnot.
interesting.
Mr. Hine and Mr.
I
Sargent,
Mr.
remember?
Hine. Do you remember Mr. Conifal?
Mr. Connell, he passed away.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he wasn't that old either. but-
Who was your principal?
Dave Duvall.
Yeah, Mr. Duvall.
Yeah. And then Tim Dunn.
Okay.
I remember him, Mr.
and then
Dunn.
Plato Carafellis.
Yep.
I remember Carol. Yeah.
You were here with
No, but I remember because I grew up in Barton Street, right down the street. So.
Okay.
You were here for Dr. K?
I was for a couple of years.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he was my neighbor. I live on Bramley Road.
Okay. All right.
And then Mr. Dunn is our current principal.
And that's
Scott Dunn's
That's Tim Dunn's nephew.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Really?
You knew that? Okay.
Yeah, I met him years ago. We did the Celebration of Excellence project out in Barkhamsted or something. No, Burlington. And he was there.
Nice.
And he had said, "Oh, I'm Tim Dunn's nephew." And first thing you know, turn around and he's principal here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That is crazy. Remember Mr. Duvall was very tall and thin, remember?
Yeah, yeah. And he'd come in with this huge pile of food for lunch. And I'd say, "Where are you going to put all that?"
He did? Oh, I didn't remember
He
that.
could eat.
I just it was
So
very
skinny.
nice.
Oh, it was very nice.
I remember Mrs. Freeman in the office.
Maud Freeman, yeah.
Remember her?
We used to say she had roller skates. She would run through the hall. You'd hear somebody running. I said,
With that white hair.
"Slow down, white hair." I
That
said,
white
"Slow
hair.
down." And she goes, "Oh, it's you, Maud." Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a kid.
That's funny.
So,
So funny.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and she easily lived to be over 100.
I'll bet.
Thanks.
She probably didn't stop.
I-
I mean, she's unbelievable. She was amazing. She was so nice.
Yeah, really.
She was so nice. And I had Miss Levine for second grade.
Oh, Betty Levine. Oh, okay.
Miss Le-
So when did you come? Were you all the way through kindergarten, or did?
Yeah, I went to nursery school at the church across from Wolcott Park. That
Oh, my
church.
son went to that.
Yep.
nursery school.
Went there for nursery school, and then from here, from kindergarten straight up through sixth grade, and then went to Sedgwick, and then I went to Connard,
Connard. Okay.
and then the Hart School.
I'm in Hart School.
Yep.
That's great. Yeah, I did my music ed at the Hart School.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yeah, because I graduated from Connecticut College with a major in music, but not any education courses. So it was like having to take a fifth year of college. It was 36 credits. Had to take all the instruments.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
And I never taught instrumental music particularly, except for guitar and recorder. But
I remember recorder.
remember the recorders in third grade?
Do they still do recorder
No.
for the kids? They don't?
Maybe in second grade now. Oh, maybe in third grade. They pick their instrument at the end of third grade,
Into third grade.
and they start their instrument career in fourth
I
grade.
remember hot cross buns.
Yes, classic.
Do, 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 do,
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah.
do, 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 do.
So is it time to sing? You want to sing?
Yeah, you want to sing "Leave It on a Jet"?
Oh my goodness gracious.
You know, like
Time to sing.
That
guitars.
is crazy.
Where did I go? Oh, there it is.
I like envision you standing up and you have your guitar, that strap across, and just
Well, I
sitting there.
don't have a strap on this guitar, so I'll have to.
That's okay. That's okay. But I just like my visions, you know, like it's so, this is insane.
Okay. I brought the lyrics.
How did you get in touch with her? How did that work out?
You know, they call me Feeney Gets. Whatever you need, Feeney Gets.
Oh.
You need to get in touch with someone, you let me know.
Oh.
There's for you, for me.
I guess,
All right.
you guess I'm not singing?
That's a yeah.
That's fine.
Do you know I'm leaving on a jet plane?
You don't know this? Oh.
I do. Oh, yeah. I would sing this in my music class, too.
Seriously?
At Kingsbury School, Mrs. Tulick, Mrs. Tulane, Mrs. Tylak.
Oh my God.
Tylak.
You know what's weird? Like when you're in a place, it's amazing how names and everything kind of come back.
Yeah.
You know, like it's incredible.
Oh, my guitar's cold.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Is this a new guitar? Have you had this one?
This
Probably
is
better I don't
fairly
sing.
new.
Yeah.
It's several years old.
I'll just enjoy the show.
Yeah, the one with the strap, it got kind of warped.
Yeah, I'm
So it was kind of hard to press down. So our church was getting a new organ. And while they were installing it, which took like 6 weeks, some of us did preludes and postludes. So I got the guitar for that.
Oh my gosh,
Did a guitar, and another gal played the flute.
that's
We
amazing.
did.
I love that you're creating music still, you know, and I love that.
Yeah.
It's not just about me.
Uh-huh. Right. And my son plays in the Philadelphia Orchestra.
Oh, no
so
way.
yeah, he's a violinist there.
Wow.
So yeah, I just got a text from him. He wanted to chat, so I'm going to chat with him a little later tonight. All right, you ready to sing?
Oh gosh.
Yep. Is that a good key?
Sure. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. Come on, Eric, chorus. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come for me to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes, I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to stay. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. One more time. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. I miss you so. Yay! Oh my God.
I love it. That was amazing.
Wow. And did you know because I went to Sweden every summer when we were kids.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yes. And me and my cousins sang this when I would leave.
Oh.
And when my youngest cousin got married, I sang this at her wedding, leaving on a jet plane. So, but such a perfect example I'm not a teacher as far as like thinking about how you influenced my life, not just through the songs, but just being someone who recognized my talent. And
Yeah.
that's such a gift.
Uh-huh.
So thank you.
Oh, I realized you were, once in a while there was somebody like yourself that just sort of stood out.
Mm.
And that's what I remember. I remember you saying, "Oh, Holy Night."
Yeah.
Remember that in the concert?
Yeah, of course.
And honestly, God, you brought down the house. It was just it's really, really amazing. And that's why I said to your parents, usually we didn't really recommend voice lessons for people that young, but you were different, so you were exceptional. So I'm
Thank you.
so glad you're pursuing it.
Oh my gosh.
So what are you doing now?
Oh gosh.
Musically, I know you've written a book.
Yeah, I wrote a book called We Can Be Kind, and now I've been a massage therapist for 22 years.
Uh-huh.
So I've merged the two. So I created an online musical journey weaving through 10 songs and helping people self-reflect and get back in touch with themselves through song. And because I feel that music can be so healing.
It is, yeah.
It not only is just music healing, but it also brings people together, like choirs, right? It
Absolutely.
brings communities together. And you think about the Olympics, and what brings the Olympics together is, the music and the sports. So it's like, I feel like music is a powerful tool for transformation, for the better.
Very much so.
So,
And music therapy is getting to be quite a field now.
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I sing with somebody who's a music therapist, and she tells us all sorts of. She works with all sorts of ages, older people, young children, babies, crawling. And
well, it's interesting. I'd done several shows at senior homes, and what was fun, I would do, Judy Garland. I would do older musicals, right? Judy Garland and all that kind of stuff. And I remember one time I sang Over the Rainbow.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a guy in
She mentioned that on the phone.
Did she?
I think
Over
you did.
the Rainbow?
Did you mention that she was... Oh, no, Alice in Wonderland or Dorothy? Who were you in the play?
Linda?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I don't remember.
That?
Maybe I messed up.
No, but he started to cry. And after my show, I went up to him and he said that was him and his wife's wedding song. And, you just realize it's like music touches people like...
So many different ways.
Yeah. There's some songs that get me.
So many different kinds of music, too. And it's nice to respect all different kinds. I know I'm doing voice lessons. I do classical.
Oh.
And I also do like this, folk music and pop. And so use head voice as well as chest voice.
I know. Or you mix.
That's right.
You find that mix.
Right.
Oh, wow. I'm just so glad to see that you're still doing the music. And
yeah. At one point I had an organ scholarship from American. That was my COVID project.
Oh, really?
So a friend of mine was a certified organist teacher from the AGO, and so she offered to be my teacher. So I took about 4 years of organ lessons too, just recently. I've stopped kind of because she's traveling a lot. I have a lot on my plate with the food pantry. But yeah, I've kept up the voice lessons for about almost 10 years now.
Wow.
So that was good. Benjamin Rausch is I don't know if you know him. He's a teacher at the Art School. And he has a private studio. So he's a countertenor.
Oh my gosh. Well,
gorgeous voice.
Well, I walked up the fourth floor every Wednesday for my Mrs. Coleman was my voice teacher. Yep. She lived in Ellington. So I remember we did a couple things in Ellington. But yeah, she was but I remember at one point, these teachers are tough. And she was like, don't go skiing. I don't want you breathing in the cold air. It's not good for your voice. I was like, forget that. And I was like, I love to sing, but I'm not going to not
ski.
I'm not going to not ski.
Right.
So.
Wow.
Well, here at Wolcott School, we give out Buffy's Bests.
Oh, my God.
For being respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. So I like to share 2 Buffy's Bests.
Oh, my God.
One with Catherine Rovetti. Thanks for coming. Buffy is our mascot. We're the Wolcott Eagles. Were you always an Eagle?
We're always the Eagles.
Were we? I don't remember.
Good to know. Good to know. He's spying for good behavior. So that's why he has the magnifying glass.
Saved ourselves. That's good.
Yep. And the Wolcott way. You use the Wolcott way. So respectful, responsible, and ready to learn.
Oh, I love that.
Christina, you work hard every day today. She was a wonderful podcast guest, and she was interesting and engaging. Great job, Christina.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming and singing. You are an inspiration. I appreciate you.
Oh,
And that's for you.
Well,
He's best.
once again, as a teacher, Eric, don't ever underestimate, the influence and the power you have to, change the course of children's lives, like Mrs. Rovetti did to me. It's
that's very nice.
I hope I'm sitting on a podcast in a few years and some kid says that, or I get invited on for a kid that says I was his favorite teacher. So that truly means the world for you being here.
That's great. It's so nice to be back here.
Oh, my gosh.
We usually shoot for 50 minutes where I think we're past an hour. I don't know if you want any closing remarks. I can't thank you enough. We can take a tour and chat, but we're going to shut down the pod.
Okay.
I did have
I'd like to see the school.
I was walking the dog once and a kid goes, Mr. Feeney. I said, hey, how you doing, Gustab? And he's like, I'm in computer science now. I'm like, oh, that's great. He goes, you gave me a laptop. I guess my wife had a donation from her work, and he may have needed a laptop. I gave him a laptop. So just like you said, you never know what spark you're going to flame or whatever inspiration you're going to lead. So
I think kids need people to see them and to acknowledge them and recognize their talents and to, I think kids need that. And sometimes people are just too busy. They don't pay attention. My husband is actually a paraprofessional in Darienne's middle school.
Okay.
And Bill works with a lot of kids that the teachers weren't able to connect with. And my husband would say something like, how can they not connect with them? You know, the kid walks down the hallway with a Jets hat. And I just say, hey, how about those Jets? And
Boom.
immediately a connection.
Done.
And he's like, for my husband, it's such a natural thing to notice that. But apparently not everyone notices.
Yeah.
And that's so important, you know.
Can you sing us out with "Be a Good Friend" on the guitar? Be a good friend. We'll say "Be a good friend" a couple times or something. I don't know.
Is there a tune to be a good friend?
No, make one up. Let's go. We got that.
Be a good friend.
I love it.
Be a good friend. Be a good friend.
Be a good friend.
Be a good friend.
At the friends of Feeney.